News, my lovely, wonderful people. Peter Obi urged Commonwealth nationals to pay special attention to SMEs. Yeah, I said they should pay special attention. It is very important that they understand all of this, the small, medium enterprise. If you want to move forward, if you want to really build a nation, you need to pay great attention to the small enterprise, to those areas where you think those are the people that build up the nation. If you look, for instance, at the our brothers and sisters from the southeast region of the country, they have a formula that work from time immemorial, where okay is already in Lagos, okay, or in Aba, is doing very well. He has an automobile or whatever he's doing. Then he goes back to the village and brings, his uncle's sons, say two of them, to serve him. They may serve for a period of about 5 to 7 years. And afterwards, okay is expected to give them a lump sum of amount of money, after which they have learned the trade and they will start. Do you understand? And so they have their own customers, which is a very good way. It's a very, very good way. So if countries can look at, I mean, this thing I'm talking about is being studied internationally. The Igbo's model of national wealth. Some people are so selfish. It's only me, myself, and I. It's only my son I must take. What about the other person? If we build up the nation, there will be nobody coming to ask you. Everybody will be okay. So people don't want that too. They want people to always depend on them. Not a good thing now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Obi urged Commonwealth nations to pay special attention to SMEs, that small business enterprise. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election in Nigeria, Peter Obi, has urged Commonwealth nations to pay special attention to small businesses. This, the former Anambra State governor said, to enable them achieve sustainable growth and development across the countries. Obi, a former two-term governor of Anambra State, underscores the importance of small and medium enterprise to global economic growth and rapid expansion. If we can pay attention to this. He said this at a global conference organized by the Bangladesh government in conjunction with Commonwealth Enterprise and Investment Council in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Obi also explained why small businesses were the engine of growth across the globe, especially in areas of job creation, innovation, domestic investment. He said in a statement issued in Lagos on Monday, quoting him as having said at the conference, if we enhance the foundationality and impacts of small business, small, medium enterprise across the Commonwealth countries through fundamentalism, we would have done it across the world, with lives, communities, and economic positively impacted, and we'll see the growth and we'll see our nation being built up. With a population of 2.5 billion people, a home of over a billion young consumers, and export of over 1 trillion, the need to better support small business enterprise cannot be overemphasized. The small business, especially in developing and emerging markets, faces many challenges arising from a lack of formulation and internationalism, where we need to expose them, hand them more resources to help them expand. Therefore, small businesses are not registered and licensed and lack international affiliation and barely have the opportunity to expand into the international market, with limited growth and opportunities to both the SMEs and countries. So we must look at this very carefully. Obi has advice. So that's Peter Obi. He was in Bangladesh, and he was invited as a special guest, and he spoke very brilliantly. He spoke and he really, encouraged the people on the need to expand and to encourage small businesses. He said it's very important. You see, the small business of today, If that business expands and does well, other people will be able to come into it, and before you know it, the growth will start, getting more. And if they are registered, they are licensed, if there is a system in place, before you can say Jack Robinson internationally, they'll be growing in leaps and bounds, and there is no problem if everybody is doing well. There is no problem, absolutely, completely no problem. The sky, they say, is big enough for all birds to fly. And as you know, birds of same feather, they flock together. And then we've not heard that two birds, okay, they collided in the air. And so one fell down and broke his head. No, there is enough space. It's on land that there is, that there is traffic. In the air, there is no traffic. There is more than enough room. Everybody can fly, but guess what? Not everybody finds it. And that's why the drive should be to get into that space where there is financial freedom. We as a nation, our youth, can successfully employ other people, other youths, and build up the nation. These are things we should be looking out for and ensuring that we are joining ourselves into to build the nation rather than pulling it down. There are people who do not subscribe to nation building. They don't even understand it. And some people don't really care what happens, but they have forgotten that everything that happens in the nation affects you and I, whether directly or indirectly. We all get the brunt of it. If the roads are fixed and done, you will drive on a good, smooth, tarred road. It will not affect your tire. Probably water will not get into the engine of your car, and all that extra expenses will not be there. But if the road is bumpy, you will spend more time on the road. Your vehicle might be affected because of wear and tear and because of how you have been navigating it through bad roads. So if you say it's not my business, I don't really think you are totally, completely honest. Look at our hospitals. Say, for instance, they are top notch. Everything is working very well and perfectly in order. Guess what? If we do that, if we put our hospitals in order, everything is working well. Our children will be able to go to school, everyone will be able to, go to the hospital, and you don't have to pay the high cost. Probably we have an insurance, and the insurance policies are running. Everybody can use, you just pay something into your premium, and you're able to get the best health care whenever you want it. Some people that have died will not have died. So we all need the nation to work so that together we can head forward. We can edge forward. It's not for some people who, when they are ill, are overseas looking after themselves. What about others? How does a nation grow? How does somebody work? Your one part of your body is on the chair and the other part is standing up. How does it work? You've got two eyes. Can you look up with one and look down with the other? No. They go concurrently. So by the time you begin to neglect, and unappreciate the opportunity of true movement, and true opportunity to move forward, we're already doing it to ourselves. We'll not be able to advance very quickly. You see? So it is a matter of urgent importance that we understand all of this. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.